There are some behaviors in relationships that we brush off as normal. Maybe we've seen them as we've grown up. Maybe we've been told we're overreacting. Or maybe we've just got used to being disrespected. But let's be clear. Just because something is common doesn't mean it's acceptable. There are toxic behaviors that no matter who they come from, you should never tolerate. Because the more you allow them, the more damage they do to your self-worth and your peace. Let's talk about the signs, and more importantly, what you can do to stop tolerating them. Starting now. Let's begin with one of the most subtle but deeply harmful behaviors: lack of trust. If someone constantly questions where you are, who you're with, or what you're doing, not out of care, but suspicion, you are not in a healthy relationship. You do not owe anyone constant proof of your loyalty. A relationship without trust becomes a prison, and you're not meant to live under emotional surveillance. Constant questioning of your reality. This shows up as gaslighting. When someone denies things they've said or done, making you feel like you imagined it. You start to doubt your memory, your instincts, your own mind. This is not miscommunication. This is manipulation. If someone repeatedly makes you feel crazy for expressing hurt, they are not safe to be vulnerable with. What about lack of responsibility? Toxic people refuse to own their mistakes. They shift blame, make excuses, or project it onto you. If you hear phrases like, "You made me do it," or "It wouldn't have happened if you didn't keep on at me," that's not accountability. That's deflection. People who care about you take responsibility, not power over you. Clinginess might seem flattering at first. Things like constant messages, always wanting to be around you. But when it becomes suffocating, when you can't breathe without being questioned or guilt-tripped, it's no longer sweet. That's emotional dependency. And it's not your job to carry someone else's insecurity. Lying, even about small things, is a big deal. Trust is built on truth. If someone lies constantly, then laughs it off or minimizes it, they are training you to accept dishonesty as part of the relationship. Over time, you'll stop trusting your own ability to tell what's real. That's exactly how they keep control. Let's talk about false accusations. If you're constantly being accused of things you didn't do, like cheating, lying, or flirting, it's not about your actions. It's about their need to control the narrative. These accusations are designed to keep you defensive, always trying to prove your innocence. Meanwhile, they never take a real look at their own behavior, and they probably never will. Now, one of the hardest toxic behaviors to face is cheating. Some people try to justify it. They'll blame the relationship, say they were lonely, say it just happened. But betrayal is a choice. And once trust is broken, it's incredibly hard to rebuild, especially if they show no true remorse. If someone cheats and expects you to just get over it, they're not interested in rebuilding. They're interested in keeping you convenient. Another huge red flag is manipulation. This doesn't always look loud or aggressive. It can sound like, "You're the only one who understands me," or "If you really loved me, you'd do this," and sometimes, "I guess I'll just do it alone since you don't care." This is emotional leverage. They're not asking for love. They're demanding compliance. Entitlement is also dangerous. Some people feel they deserve your time, your energy, your forgiveness, no matter how they treat you. They expect you to answer every call, Explain yourself constantly. Drop everything to meet their needs. But when you need them to be around, they disappear, nowhere to be seen. That's not love. That's control masked as closeness. And then there's jealousy. Not the healthy, I really care about you kind, but the toxic jealousy that isolates you. The kind that turns friends into threats, boundaries into arguments, and independence into betrayal. This is about possession, not protection, and it always gets worse over time. So what can you do when you recognize these behaviors? Here are 5 steps you can take right now. 1. Acknowledge it. Stop minimizing their behavior just because you care. You can love someone and still recognize that what they're doing is harmful. 2. Set boundaries, not suggestions. Clear, firm boundaries. If they react with anger or guilt, that's more proof that the boundary is needed. 3. Watch actions, not apologies. Toxic people often say the right things to keep you around, but unless their behavior changes consistently, those words mean nothing. 4. Get support. Talk to a trusted friend, a family member, a support group. You can even talk to me. See the link below. You need people who remind you of your value, especially when you start forgetting it. 5. Be willing to walk away. This is the hardest step. But if someone repeatedly crosses your boundaries, damages your peace, and refuses to grow, then leaving isn't giving up. It's choosing yourself. It's choosing a happy life. You deserve love that feels safe. Love that doesn't come with fear, confusion, or emotional exhaustion. The version of you that chooses peace over chaos. That version is already inside you. Let that version of you take charge. You have to accept that it's time to take a stand and stop accepting other people's bullshit. If this helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more self-growth and relationship tips. This is a new channel, so I would really appreciate your support. Check out my links below for a free ebook and how to contact me for personal help. If you love a good read, check out the link for my book on Amazon. Until the next time, stay strong.